Breaking news. Tension in Imo State as residents ran out of the community. Armed robbers and kidnappers have in the last 1 month wreaked havoc in Imo State. Armed men have been running riots in the capital city of Owerri and have kidnapped many residents, including the auxiliary bishop of Catholic in Owerri, the person of Most Reverend Moses Chinwe, and a Catholic priest as well, Reverend Valentine Azigwe. The gunmen also killed 2 siblings and 2 policemen. The killers had on December 6, 2020, killed Chidibere and Tochukwu at the back gates of the Imo State University of Owerri and made away with their vehicles, and also shot 2 persons who were in company with the siblings. The injured persons were rushed to the Federal Medical Center, Owerri. The killing of the siblings caused panic in the state capital, and various groups called on the police to apprehend the fleeing killers. Also, on December 16, 2020, gunmen kidnapped Father Ezigwe at Omululu in the Idioto Nuko government area of the state. The priest was on his way to Anambra State for his father's funeral from Umahi, Abia State, when he was adopted. The priest was, however, released the next day as he reported himself at the police station in Okigwe. His vehicle was recovered from a forest in Arodigwe. The kidnapper of the priest caused ripples in the outside of the state as Umahi Catholic diocese called for the unconditional release of the priests. On Christmas Eve, gunmen killed 2 policemen and a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, Soludo Akweke, in the Osu local government area of the state. They also made away with the politician's vehicle and the cash he withdrew from an automated teller machine in Olu. The killing of the policeman was a big blow to the state police command and made the security personnel to have an unpleasant Christmas celebrations. Members of the PDP family in the Osu local government area of the state were equally in a sorrowful mood during the Yellow Tide. They came the big one on December 27th, 2020, when gunmen kidnapped the auxiliary bishop of Owerri Catholic, Most Reverend Moses Chinwe, and his driver, Ndubisi Roberts, at the World Bank area of the state. The rampaging gunmen also killed a lady before zooming off to an unknown destination. Hours later, the vehicle of the prelate and his episcopal regalia were parked in front of the headquarters in Owerri. The kidnapping of the bishop elicited reactions from within the outside the country. The political class, the Christian Association of Nigeria, and the Catholic Pontiff Pope Francis called for his release, with the Pope making a special appeal for Chinwe's freedom in his crossover prayer. Luckily, the bishop was rescued from a creek between Imo and River States. He and his driver were freed after an operation that lasted hours. The police spokesperson in the state, Orlando Okekwe, who confirmed the release of the bishop and his driver, said that some suspects were arrested. On December 29, 2020, kidnappers abducted a motorist at the ever-busy Wetra Road in Owerri and speed off with him on the Aba Road. On the same day, some hoodlums trailed and kidnapped another motorist at the Amaruko Junction in the Isalia Mbano local government area of the state and also zoom off with him on the Nkwere Olu Road, abandoning his Highlander. The incident happened around 9 p.m. Last week, gunmen killed a businessman, Mr. Leo Onuforo, his driver and two policemen at a boundary between Imo and Rivers States. Our correspondent gathered that Onuforo, who was the chief executive officer of Loraj Consult Limited, was also killed by assassins. The victims were killed by gunmen who trailed them to the scene. The men were traveling in a whole white Toyota Helios vehicle when they were killed. An Owerri resident, Kingsley Madu, said that the security situation in the country was as a result of frustration. The frustration in the state is very much. There is hunger in the state, no payment of salaries, and the government seems unperturbed about the welfare of the people of the state, Madu stated. Another resident who identified himself simply as John said that the EndSARS protest and the COVID-19 pandemic contributed to the insecurity in the state. But Okigwe said that criminals had not overrun the state. Okigwe stated that people should commend the police for rescuing the auxiliary bishop and policing the state better. A community leader, Kingsley Ogune, said that the insecurity in the state could be attributed to the lack of patience by the youth of the state. Ogune said that the youth wanted to make money by all means. According to him, the quest for making money by all means was responsible for the insecurity in the state. He, however, said that the government must work hard to create more jobs in the state. A journalist, Jude, said that bad governance was a major cause of insecurity in the state. According to him, when people are not financially secure, they must do everything to make money. The journalist said environmental insecurity is also a major cause of insecurity in the state. When the environment is not favorable, it makes people insecure. There is no social security, there is no electricity, there is no family in Imo State that does not spend at least 1,000 naira in paying of fuel for domestic use every day. The government is not sincere on issues that have to do with payment of salaries. Government is not paying anything, but it claims that it is paying salaries. This is also causing insecurity in the state as well. The government must begin to do things that are right. A youth leader said that the government was insensitive to the plight of the people of the state. The youth leader said that the government is very unconcerned about the people of the state. This government is clueless and very unprepared about leadership. I must tell you that Imo people are suffering bad governance in the state. The senior special assistant to Governor Hope Uzodinma on print media, Modutos Nwakwa, said that his principal was committed to securing the state, the governor's aide said that Uzodinma had established the operation search and flush and gave it many operational vehicles and other logistics to the police. Punch report. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. You can imagine this is happening in Imo State. See what is happening in Imo State, and we say we have a competent governor, Uzodinma. You can imagine. To me, Uzodinma is not a governor. It's not doing anything. All he knows how to do is to loot money, eat, and eat. Eat money as he likes. The money he's looting is able to take care of his family, and not even the people in the state. You can imagine. This is greed and selfishness, as far as I'm concerned. Imagine, he's not even competent. Because if he's a competent governor, see, all these things that are happening in this country, in Imo State, will have been tackled. He's not even saying anything about it. That is his own cup of tea. Viewers, Imo State residents have now, and they are no longer in Imo State because of the kidnap and the armed robbery attack they had. So your comment concerning this news is very much appreciated. If you can drop them down below the comment box, click on the subscribe buttons as well as the bell button to get notifications whenever I upload new videos. Thank you.